What is up, everybody? Everybody, move your hand and get ignited. Yeah. Okay. Whew. Stretch my back out. Stretch my back out. But everybody, gonna get right into everything today. Why is this messed up for me? Transform vintage green. There you go. What up, Rylan? I'm starting off with a short stream right now, and then I gotta go to dinner with my grandparents, and then later on, I'm probably gonna go live again. I want to do some of the reactions now because I want to play games later. Reactions now, so games later. You know what I'm saying? Also, what are we thinking about this new setup? I feel like this is a better kind of vibe here. We got the video in the corner, face going on. So, alright. It's mostly to get rid of the people that are like, bro, like, why do you keep talking over the video? It's like, because I'm reacting to the video, not cause, you know what I mean? What up, Rylan? But you get what I'm saying? It's because I'm reacting to the video. But it's just nothing. I digress. Let's get into this first one because I want to see what Mr. Fetty Wap going on. I actually reacted to his shit the other day, and I'll say it in the beginning of the video. You too. What is up? We're here about to react to Mr. Wap, Fetty Wap, his On the Radar freestyle. I actually reacted to his album like trailer thing that he dropped the other day. This motherfucker blocked my video. You know what's crazy about him blocking the video too? It's like the album trailer wasn't even really a song. Like it was like a minute-long thing, just him announcing the album and like me talking for like 5-6 minutes. Like, well, I just don't understand. I just don't understand. But you know what? It's not for me to understand. As long as they don't strike it, they can block the video. I'll take that. I fucking guess. I guess. So, you know what I mean? But, we're here about to react to Mr. Wap. Wap Feddington. He's got an On the Radar freestyle going on. I low-key did hear a clip of this on TikTok, but I scrolled away fast because I don't want to get spoiled. Right? And I mean, On the Radar, as much as they kind of sold their chance to be one of the biggest, you know, up-and-coming, like, next artists, kind of central hub spaces, they still be having some gas up here sometimes. Let's keep it real. Probably not. Maybe. It depends how long I have after I get through a couple things. We might start the Yeet project, honestly. But yeah, we gotta hit the bone before we get into this. Well, let's get right into it.
The next stop is On the Radar Radio.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Bro, I didn't know On the Radar had an intro like this.
Yes, sir, baby. On the Radar Radio. Yo, Fetty Wap in the building. I'm step out. He gonna step in. All right, let's go.
Fetty Wap in the building. Oh, what beat is this? It's that one Polo G song, right? What's it called? I'm pretty sure he said his album's in April, or it might be. No, I'm pretty sure I said his album's today. I'm pretty sure his album dropped today. Oh, when do I think I do? Oh, I'm gonna do half of it at some point this weekend, and then, sorry, I read it wrong. I'm gonna do half of it at some point this weekend, and then I'm gonna upload it, and I'm gonna see if it gets blocked. If it doesn't get blocked, I'm gonna do the other half. That's how I'm rolling on that one. I'm not gonna lie. Well, we're gonna have to see. Alright, text. Alright, but yeah, what song is this? What's the Polo G one where it's like Captain BMW, Rap Star. It's the Rap Star beat. Hold on. Oh, fire. See, I didn't even read that. Thanks, Rylan.
When the judge in front of you, prosecutors painting pictures in his bed. I know I'll be sitting down for a minute.
A lot of auto-tune going on. Like, it's cool, but like I'm pretty sure Fetty Wap don't really need auto-tune like that, bro. There's a lot of auto-tune going on.
Pictures in his bed, I know I'll be sitting down for a minute. I knew I would've lost a trail too, cause the shit that they knew. Man, I guess it's how it sound when they snitching. I ain't joking, do it sound like I'm kidding. Probably could've held it down, but it didn't. His goofy ass ain't even get acquitted. I ain't let these niggas near me.
Oh wait, did he just hit the yeah baby? Hold on.
What
up, Waffle?
I ain't let these niggas near me. I guess I wasn't looking at the situation
clearly.
I was moving cocaine, fentanyl, scary. Looking at my kids like I'ma miss them dearly. Yeah.
It's the auto-tune, it's the what am I trying to say? It's the way it sounds echoey is the auto-tune. Like, they're not changing his voice, it is genuinely just they're making it very echoey and like messing with the production on it.
It up a notch, turn it up a tad, keep my mouth duct tape. I would never rat, never squeal. No, I would never tell. I'd rather see a box, so spend my life in jail. Speed it up a notch, turn it up a tad, keep my mouth duct tape. I would never rat, never squeal. No, I would never tell. I'd rather see a box, so spend my speed it up a tad. Keep my mouth duct tape. I'll never rap, nigga. Never square, nigga. I'll never tell. Rather see a buck. When the judge in front of you.
Because they really are doing the overproduction on his voice. He could definitely just sing this raw. He doesn't need like the whole overproduction on his voice. It's like I said, it sounds good. Honestly, I just prefer it without the overproduction. Because Garfield is the GOAT. What you mean, gang?
Prosecutors painting pictures in his bed. I know I'll be sitting down for a minute. I know I would've lost a trail too, cause the shit that they knew. Man, I guess it's how it sound when they stitching. I ain't joking, do it sound like I'm kidding. Probably could've held it down, but he didn't. His goofy ass ain't even get acquitted. I'm looking around the room like I can't believe he didn't. Know I held my head high for the sentence. Yeah, baby. Goofy never square. I'll never tell. I'd rather see a box.
What up, Lacey?
My life in jail, nigga.
He definitely did his thing on it. I mean, obviously, I like the original Rap Star better. Like, I'm low-key thinking about that the whole time. But, I mean, he did his thing for sure. Again, I just feel like they did too much with his voice. You know what I mean? I think he's got enough raw talent that they don't need to do the overproduction on it.
Turn it up a tad.
Too much.
Yeah, Big Zoo.
Like I said, I still think he snapped though. Like, if I'm a rater, I'd probably give it an 8.2. I just know in my heart, Fetty Wap got more in him, bro. Like, if I'm giving it an 8.2, I know Fetty Wap got a 10 in him, bro. Keep it a buck. I know he got a 10 in him, bro. That's what it is. But I'm definitely excited to check out his album this week, and I really hope it doesn't get blocked. I mean, even if it does, I'll end up listening to it all on my own. I just wouldn't end up recording it. You know what I mean? But if you're watching on the YouTube video after, come check out the stream sometime. Let me know anything else you might want me to react to. And we're about to move on to the next one. I low-key didn't save a ton of videos to watch. I wanted to do... Bro, because there's so much shit. Shrine Mafia dropped? Shrine Mafia, underrated. Bro, I want to listen to this. Hour and 2 minutes for a Yeet album feels so long. Like, that feels so long. Wait, he's got Julia Wolf on this? Hold on. He's got Kid Cudi on a song? 070, what? I ain't gonna lie, he got some crazy features on this bitch. He got some crazy features on that bitch. Let's keep it so real. Oh, Chief Keef dropped Skeletor? Fuck. Damn. Bro, there's so many drops. Lil Tony dropped again, bro. Ready, drop. My brain is like absolutely on pause right now for some reason. Okay, the problem is I need to play catch up with the shit that I'm behind on, if I'm being so realistic. I'm just not gonna do that. But there is this trailer I want to react to for Witch Hat Atelier. Because, I mean, the last one I thought was good. So, I mean, we're gonna tap this. Is this different than the other one, or is this just it? Yeah, this is different than the other one. Okay. You too. We are back. Today, we're a newer one that has dropped because I'm assuming, I mean, the spring is damn near here. So we're going to be getting it soon. I'm going to be tapping in. But I am excited. You know, I did some research after the last time. You know, apparently this has been like the manga, or well, it might have been light novels. I apologize if I'm messing that up, to be honest. But is already like finished, or like has been going on for a while. Cult fan base. How is it? Wholesome. Overall, very intricate. You know, they said there was something like there was a the way the magic system is set up. They do like spell circles, or like almost spell circles is how I'm gonna describe it for right now. But if you like read the actual enchantments in the circles, you can actually figure out what's going on before the spell even happens. If you really wanted to do that, is my understanding of how it was described, of how like intricate the actual power system is. So I mean, everything about this kind of seems cool as fuck. And we got a white-haired aura farmer. Let's be free. We got a new white-haired aura farmer. Like, how could we? Come on, bro. When the white-haired aura farmers come out, we can't deny them. We just can't deny them. But let's hit the motherfucking bong so we can get into this reaction, because I'm excited. Damn. Also, we are listening to the dub trailer. It's gonna be my first time hearing the English voice actors, because I want to know, am I going to listen to it in sub, or am I going to listen to it in dub? I'm not one of those dudes that's going to sit here in front like dub is the worst thing in the world. Sometimes it's enjoyable to be able to watch a dub anime and play a game or something, like not have to read while I'm watching. I'm not saying that it's bad, but sometimes it's enjoyable. You know what I mean? I will admit, though, sometimes the dub voice acting is lifeless. Like, sometimes you really do just gotta be like, alright, nah, I'm gonna watch this in sub. This is crazy. Well, let's get right into this.
Long ago, magic was a part of ordinary life.
I didn't know!
A special ink and a set of patterns. That's all one needs to use magic. Concealing.
So, okay, so this is the white-haired aura farmer dude, which, I mean, off rip, just aura farming again. But I also didn't, I didn't realize this. Apparently the ink they use is specifically what makes the magic. See, for me, I was imagining in my brain you could just magic circle anything and it was going to be able to, you know, pop up.
That is the one great rule of witches. I give you the mark of a witch. It symbolizes your solemn vow never to use magic for evil.
Okay, his voice, alright, he is aura farmer. Like I said, definitely the next white-haired Gojo Kakashi aura farmer level type dude.
The pointed
It just, I mean, obviously she is a young girl, so it's just the young girl's voice, but it's just so, like, screechy at the end.
To practice! I can do this!
Have confidence.
I can do this! Like that, yeah.
That the strength you've worked so hard for will never betray you.
I won't tolerate those who can't reach my level.
I always loved it so.
Okay, see, her voice is more tolerable. I don't like when it's, like, their voices are, like, screechy. That should be frying me.
those who can't reach my level.
I always love it so when people tell me thank you. Good magic starts with
I'm gonna be watching this and sub. I'm gonna be watching this and sub.
good sleep and good food.
When did your little stay?
It starts with good sleep and good what?
Well, tell me thank you. Good magic starts with good sleep and good food.
When did your little stable of apprentices
I-
multiply?
I low-key could not tell what the second word was. This guy looks cool.
Teach me about the forbidden magic.
Don't you think you'd rather learn about a gentler kind of magic? The spells which have not been forbidden are the ones that bring happiness.
I don't know how this will go, but there's only...
Okay, so there's forbidden magic also. But apparently Brody here, I'm assuming he knows the forbidden magic, but he specializes in just like the regular shit. Regular shit.
one way to find out. This is it. My magic. This might be the first time my magic has ever made someone happy. There's no rule saying that's the only way.
Right, let's go!
Magic drawn during the Age of War, banished on the day of the Pact. Magic for hurting people.
Will have nothing to do with the brimmed caps here.
Master told me
I wonder how long this ruse can be maintained.
the spells which have not been forbidden are the ones that bring happiness.
Some cornball ish. The spells that are not forbidden are the ones that bring happiness. I'm trying to know the spell that lets me dig a hole to the...
Hope that is so. Truly.
See, my problem is if magic was real, I would really be a menace, but like not because I'm trying to be a menace, but I just have so many questions. There's just so many questions that could be answered if I could have access to magic. What's the outro hitting for? What's the out? The outro seems alright. Snow Bluebird. I always like to do that. I'm like, it's no Bluebird, as if Bluebird's not like one of the most legendary fucking intros of all time. Or outros of all time. I don't even remember if it's intro or outro at this point. It's been a minute since I've watched Naruto over again. But I am fuck with this. Like I said, I'm very excited. I just, bro, because I was thinking about it recently. I was like, we're kind of at like a crossroads where all like the bigger animes are going to be ending soon. Like the Chainsaw Man manga theoretically just ended. There's some theories it might not be over, but theoretically it just ended. Right? Fire Force, the anime, about to be over. What else? My Hero, the anime, over. Black Clover Season 2 is finally coming out, right? But that's... the manga for that is over, so again, another one we only have so long on. JJK, the manga is over and doesn't have too much left. They probably have like a season or two left in them past this one, but not too much. You know, it just feels like anime, when it comes to like what's coming out new all as well, we weren't having really anything. But this changes the game. This changes things. This, I think, could be some gas. So I'm very excited to see it. But as always, if you watch on the YouTube video, come check out the stream sometime. Let me know anything else you might want me to react to. And we're about to move on to the next one. Thank you. Bow, bow, bow. The other thing I wanted to react to today is also not a music thing. Wait, you said that. But it's I met 6 extinct animals in real life. And that's been before, I'm not gonna lie. But he uploaded a video saying that he met 6 extinct animals in real life. From my understanding, he meets 6 animals that are extinct in the wild. So like they're only left, the only versions of them left are in captivity, which to me seems pretty fucking cool. I'm not gonna lie. I want to see what the animals are, right? And plus also off rip right here we see he's just casually sitting petting a cheetah. So this guy, he's connected with the animals. You know what I mean? And I can kind of relate to that. Sometimes I look at my cat and I'm like, yeah, I'm kind of connected with the animals, bro. You know what I mean? And so from then on, I was like, you know what? I might have to dedicate my life to being the next Crocodile Dundee. I think he was connected with the animals, right? Crocodile Dundee. But, you know what we're going to do before we get into this video, which I forgot to write. Hold on. You know what we gotta do before we get into this, motherfucker. We gotta hit the B-Dizzle. We gotta hit the B-Dizzle. It's just a fact. It's just a fact of life. Alright, let's get right into it.
This animal is extinct in the wild. And in today's video, I'm
Well, at least he let us know off the rip. Extinct in the wild.
going to be introducing you to a whole handful of incredible creatures that have been removed from their native range that are in current
I ain't gonna lie, we're skipping in defining the animals. Oh shit.
while she takes a nap, our first extinct animal.
So here we go. Look at.
Oh, is that the birds from Rio? Is this actually like the blue? That's my guess. I'm gonna try to guess what the animals are when we see them before he shows the name. I know I popped the name up there for a second. I didn't read it. I think there's like a blue macaw like we see in Rio.
This unbelievable, the Spix macaw, the literal
I fucking called it, bro. It's the Rio bird. It's the Rio bird, bro. Wait, they're actually real and only alive in captivity? That's actually a thing? One of the rarest parrots ever recorded. Population collapse driven by habitat loss and illegal pet trade. Damn. Yeah, because that would be a cool-ass bird to have, but, like, bro, how do you even capture one? Like, capturing a bird's got to be hard as fuck. And reintroduction efforts resumed in Brazil in 2022.
blue
Well, hopefully the blue macaws come back.
parrot from the movie Rio. Now, these
It is the Rio. See, like, it's just the Rio bird, bro.
animals are so amazing because they're an animal that have fought back from extinction, and it's been done in a very strange and very illegal way. So in the 1970s and 80s, heavy poaching on top of massive habitat degradation led to this steep decline of these beautiful birds. And in the year 2000, the last male was seen in the wild.
Bro, it's just like Rio, bro.
But since then, and because these animals were poached because they're so beautiful,
What up, Cart?
around the world in private collections, most of them illegal.
Oh, so the last one in the wild was there, but there was still some left just in captivity. Because mad people just poached them. Okay.
Taken from the wild. So then from those 11 founder birds, they began to reproduce and send birds back to Brazil. In 2022,
How does that work, though? Because, like, is there not bird incest? You know what I mean? Like, I mean, not to make it weird, but, like, is there not bird incest? Like, if they... I thought you need to have, like, 200 of a population or something to actually properly repopulate. Like, without there being, like, genetic problems. Is bird incest not a thing? Maybe that's what it is. Maybe just bird incest just doesn't exist. Can birds just, like, fuck their sister and be cool with that? Like, is that a thing? That's kind of crazy. But still.
put back into the wild. In fact, my team went down there to film the Spix macaw being re-released into the wild, and I wasn't able to go. So this is one of the only times I've ever got to interact with these absolutely striking bluebirds. Now, the initial groups that were released
Bird kisses.
into the wild were semi-successful. So what they did is they took these birds back to Brazil. They did a whole bunch of habitat restoration.
They were semi-successful. What does that mean? What does semi-successful mean?
And they built an area to slow release these beautiful birds. They had them in an outside enclosure in the forest in Brazil where they needed to go. They trained other parrots to show them how to leave the enclosures and go out into the forest, into the nesting area. And slowly, over time, those 22 birds went out. And then a miracle in 2024 as the first wild hatch chicks in over 20 years
shit.
were born in the forest. And sadly,
We got wild blue macaws.
the birds born in 2025 contain circovirus. So that is a fatal virus, and the birds have now had to be recaptured from the wild, treated, and will once again be re-released. But Ventara is working here with an unbelievable...
So they got released and then immediately caught a virus. It might be cooked for releasing them back into the wild at this point. It feels like it'd be a similar situation to kind of like when people from Europe came over to the Americas and like disease-wise, like even if they weren't already pillaging and destroying the land, like literally just the diseases they brought over were gonna kill everybody anyways. It kind of feels like that similar situation. Like, do the birds have a strong enough immune system to be able to handle being in the wild at this point?
Unbelievably beautiful insurance colony, making sure that these birds are reproducing, flying them to Brazil to help all of the Brazilian efforts to reintroduce them into the wild, to bring the literal bird from the movie Rio, the Spix macaw, one of the most beautiful parrots in the entire world, back from extinction.
Now, let's take a look at another species
It's an antelope? Is that what it is? Some kind of antelope?
that nearly disappeared forever.
Look at the
Since when do wait, I thought antelopes, like, they just be in Africa and shit. I thought there was mad antelopes. Am I tripping?
these beautiful animals that are extinct in the wild, the smallest species of
What?
oryx in the world. Let's go and meet them. So you're the king of the hoofstock around here.
Yeah, so
Tell me about the Arabian oryx.
So
The oryx. Oh, it's an oryx. It's not an antelope. I'm tripping. The first animal ever reclassified from extinct in the wild to vulnerable. Can survive extreme desert heat with minimal water. Reintroduced through captive breeding programs. Bro, imagine being one of these things that, like, lived in, like, a habitat, though. And you had, like, a cool, like, every day you getting fed and everything, and then one day they're like, all right, bro, we're gonna have to train you to go back in the wild. I'd low-key be like, nah, I'm not trying to do that, though. Like, I thought we had a cool thing going on here. Like, I'm not trying to do all that.
Arabian oryx, it belongs to the Middle East. Arabian panda.
Also, why are they breeding them? Do they have, like, good meat? Do they, like, make milk? Like, what is the point? What was the point of breeding them like, you know, trying to unextinct them? What is that? Reintroducing them efforts.
Saudi Arabia, Dubai,
yes.
UAE. Yeah.
I have seen them in the wild. as
You
well.
have seen
Yes,
them in the
yes,
wild.
yes.
You are very lucky then.
Yeah, lots of hunting happened because of when the oil was discovered.
Yeah.
And, you know, they were chasing these animals with the
Quad bikes
and then that.
They look like a very proud animal. You know what I mean? So they look cool. Like I said, I'm wondering what do you breed these for? Like, do they have good meat? Do you eat them?
Hunting goes on and then.
Do you ride them? It kind of looks like it would be sick as fuck to ride one into battle. You know, like the horns like around your head, like you go steer them. Like, it would be sick as fuck. Problem is, I feel like their immediate reaction would be to duck their head, and then once they duck their head, if you're holding their horns, you're getting thrown like a motherfucker. You're getting thrown like shit.
1972, the last wild one was seen. Then in the 1980s, they started.
It is considered that more than 1,000 individuals are in the wild.
Yeah.
And which is a good actually number.
Yeah.
And that is the actually much more than the threshold that is 250 individuals.
That's right.
That is a neat viable population.
250. That's what's needed for a viable population. See, that's my question with the blue macaws. Like, can we even possibly reintroduce the blue macaws if there's only 22 of them? Like, would there not be incest problems? Like, that's my whole question. My headphone, I was picking them up one day, and then they just kind of snapped. And now the tape is just kind of old, so it looks worse than it is, to be honest. I mean, it's really it's completely fine. Like, genuinely, it's just so it holds it together. Or else it'd be hanging by the wire.
To, sustain a wild population in the wild.
Without genetic bottlenecking. Correct me if I'm wrong. This is the only species to ever go from extinct in the wild, critically endangered,
and
vulnerable.
Vulnerable. Yes.
How cool is that? Soon, hopefully.
So this is the first species that actually might be able to, like, go... First species that's going from literally extinct to, like, nah, we got some now. We got it.
They'll just be a threatened, near threatened, and then least concern.
Least concern.
Why do some of these, I assume males, because males and females both have the big horns, why do they have pipe covers on their horns?
So when they were rescued here due to the transportation, to avoid any aggression and injuries, these horn caps are kept.
Makes sense.
To protect the individual.
So those tubes are keeping them safe. They're here, and Shamshad and his team are working.
I bet you those horns are sharp as fuck. You don't cover them bitches up, you're gonna get stabbed to shit. It's fucking straight antelope thing through your fucking gut.
on potentially partnering with the rewilding efforts to help contribute to the ongoing success of an unadapted extinct
I
animal.
want to go to the next one.
Apparently, our-
Whoa, what? That's just a deer, but with a lot of horns. I almost said a jackalope, but that's just a deer. Why? What? There's a
next
deer?
extinct in the wild animal is incredibly aggressive. So there's one male, a whole lot of females, and we're gonna risk it for the biscuit here. So these
Risk it for the biscuit. I haven't heard that in years.
are pure day.
So there's a form of deer that is actually almost extinct? Bro, deers fucking breed like fucking bunnies, bro. How is that even possible? Once kept in imperial hunting parks during the King, I don't know how to fucking pronounce it, one of the dynasties, survived through captive breeding in European zoos, successfully reintroduced to protected reserves in China.
Right?
Yes.
What is different about these deers from regular deers? It does just look like a regular deer that I've seen. It's kind of fat. It does look a little fat, but other than that, it just looks like a regular deer.
Tell me about them.
So right now, where we are standing, we are quarantining them over here.
That's right.
And as we all know that
40 rescues, right?
Yes, these guys are semi-aquatic species.
That's
so
right.
So we are creating a habitat.
They're semi-aquatic?
Yep.
So they can go, they can thermoregulate themselves.
Yep.
In a water body.
And these are new rescues, 40 pure Davidson deer, an animal that was extinct in the wild that lived in marshes and wetlands in China, have been rescued by Ventara. And now there's one male and a group of females, one male here and a group of females, and one male and a group of females over there.
Yes.
3 different enclosures that you've split them up to prevent infighting.
Yes.
Now, what's so interesting about pure Davidson deer is they were extinct in China. And my understanding is in the late 1800s, they were down to only one group left, one herd of pure Davidson deer, and they were trapped by the Qing dynasty and put into their private hunting reserve.
In 1895,
Yeah.
there is a one flood, and because of that flood, the population is going in a danger at that time.
It breached the walls.
So a flood happened. So they were already hunting the deer. Then a flood happened, got rid of way more deer. And then the king took the rest of the deer. Was like, nah, we keeping the deer. Y'all don't get the deer. We keeping the deer. If we see a deer, give us the deer, or you getting. It's our deer, is my understanding.
Yes.
And they escaped. So the only known population escaped in 1895, and then they.
Oh, and during the flood, the deers, they ran out of it.
Were shot, they were hunted, and they thought that this animal, this pure Davidson deer, was extinct completely. But the dynasty had actually sent just a handful of individuals. Do you know how many?
Yes, there are only few individuals, around 20-30.
Sent to Europe.
Yes.
And every single pure Davidson deer that's alive today was brought back from those individuals.
Yes.
That's amazing.
So it's again a great success of captive population.
Right. Now, they're a very interesting looking deer. They're very wetland specific, which is why you literally dug this just for them, right?
Yes.
And flooded it. And this is their little quarantine zone.
They are feeling safe over there.
Right. In
Because
the corner.
we are over here,
Yeah.
they are feeling safe over there. Why? Because we are giving, you can see the Napier grass.
Yeah.
So it acts as a visual barrier.
That's right. Yeah.
Feels that they are in a nature, they are
Sure.
in a safe zone.
And this is just the quarantine. They'll have a big open paddock
Yes.
with tons of bush and places to hide and a
Yes,
swampy
yes.
ecosystem as soon as they're done with quarantine. Now, what is
Newly rescued animals are kept separate to prevent the spread of disease and allow health monitoring before joining other animals. Okay.
Ventara going to do outside of rescuing these 3 groups or this big herd? What is the management plan for these animals?
After the settling over here,
Yeah.
we are
Yeah, I don't understand, how, what am I trying to say here? How does it go from, this to, what is the next step here? Because it seems like there's a bunch of deer. So, at what point do you just release them onto, an island or something? Because, again, deer breed like crazy. So I just feel like out of every animal to be almost extinct, this one would be pretty quick to, if you just gave it some land and, 20 years, it might figure itself out.
studying on their genetic lines.
Mhm.
If they are coming from the very great genetic lines, then we are going to, a conservation breeding program.
Right.
Then in that particular program, we selected some males and good females, and then we carry on with those genetic lines.
Well, that's awesome. I'm glad you guys rescued these 40.
thank
They're
you.
really cool.
Okay, so they have to like pick specific males and females to avoid incest problems, I'm assuming. That's my understanding of what he said. You got to pick specific males and females to avoid incest problems.
We'll get out of here an unbelievable swampy deer from China that was extinct in the wild for hundreds of years until a single
Swampy deer was made. What's the next one? Next one's a long-necked turtle. Ew, if that thing looks like that, I'm not gonna be mad that it's going. What the fuck? What kind of turtle has a neck like that? What the fuck? It's tiny. It's okay.
creatures, something that has a very close personal touch to my heart. Kevin. No, I'm just kidding. Kevin is a longtime friend of mine and one of the world's leading reptile breeders. And here at Ventara, they have these guys. Now, this is obviously an adult, and then
this really looks like a mini dinosaur. Like dead ass is like what I imagine a dinosaur is, like literally shrunk down.
This is a juvenile Rhode Island snake-necked turtle. Now,
Rhode Island snake-necked turtle, named for its unusually long, flexible neck. I can see that. Driven to extinction in the wild by illegal wildlife trade. Bro, who just wants a long-necked turtle like this? Like, who is looking for this? Survives today primarily in conservation and breeding programs.
I love these guys, but what's so interesting about Rhode Islands, Kev?
So basically where they come from two lakes, and the lakes are crystal clear, and it was very easy back in the 90s for pet
collectors
keepers and whatever to go into these areas and collect all of them. So intrinsically they're extinct from the wild, and now we just have to depend on the potential in captivity for captive breeding, reintroduction, head starting programs, habitat development, and community outreach.
Now, I absolutely love these animals. They're part of a large group of snake-necked turtles, and you can see where the name comes from. It's this long, crazy neck that'll bend into the shell, as Kevin's showing you there. But Rhodies are so cool because while there are several snake necks, few of them have this rounded head and front area and this very, very neat, like, brown plaster on here. But I think they're just one of the most beautiful turtles in the world, and sadly, as Kevin said, they were poached to extinction from the wild for the pet collection because they are so...
Okay, them only being from two lakes, though, makes it feel like eventually they would have went extinct with or without the poaching, but, like, because if they only come from two lakes, it would have stopped you from reintroducing a bunch of them to the lakes.
Charismatic and characterful. Because of that, and because of habitat degradation, they were expatriated from the wild, but now ongoing conservation and restoration efforts for Rhode
restoration efforts, I guess. Okay.
The island snake necks on.
Bro, it looks like literally like a doll. Like, what the fuck?
Created from the wild, but
I think it does not look real half the time.
now ongoing conservation and restoration efforts for Rhode Island snake necks on.
Like, I fuck with turtles in general, but these ones are kind of creepy. Like, look at this. It looks like a fucking... It just looks like a doll. Like, what is that? What's the next one? Oh, we got a cheetah. See, I can fuck with a cheetah.
Beautiful cheetah.
I can fuck with and paler than African cheetahs, driven to extinction by habitat loss, road mortality, and declining prey.
Cheetahs are not an extinct species in the wild. You can go on safari in Africa and see them. But what a lot of people don't realize is that cheetahs once roamed the wilds of India. So Dr. Adrian here is the head person.
There's cheetahs in India?
In charge.
It's kind of cool.
Of figuring out.
He looks like he'd kind of be like an Indian cheetah. I could see him practicing like Hinduism.
What to do with cheetahs and getting them back into the wild in India, right?
Yeah, that's certainly one of our main projects and main ideas. We actually have a different subspecies to what previously would have occurred in India.
Right.
Most likely Asiatic cheetah that would have occurred in India. That has gone extinct mid or late 19...
Wait, so these aren't even the Indian cheetahs. These are just some cheetahs they brought to India.
40s, early 1950s. Obviously, when you start off with a reintroduction program, you need a large...
Well, yeah, so these aren't even Indian cheetahs. These are just regular-ass cheetahs they brought to India because the Asian cheetahs died.
Number of animals to provide the genetic diversity. Otherwise, all you're going to end up with is a bottleneck. You know, you're creating a bottleneck.
Absolutely.
And that's what we want to try and avoid. So here we have got over 150 cheetahs. We've got a good population. We are doing complete genetic profiling of all of these cheetahs.
Yep.
So we have a very good understanding of who they are and where they come from. And we can then move forward with breeding them.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. Every time I look at a cheetah, I'm like, that's just a cat, bro. I feel like I could just pet the shit out of that and he'd be like cool with it. But also, what I'm saying here, right? Like, these aren't even the extinct animals. These are just regular cheetahs they brought. He's bullshitting on this one. I'm skipping this one too. He's bullshitting. Wait, are they different?
Obviously have a great...
Okay, so yeah, they just trying to make the African cheetahs into motherfucking Indian cheetahs, right? Through some kind of like what's it called? When assimilation tactics. They're trying to use assimilation tactics on the cheetahs. That's what I'm learning. I'm skipping the barrel. I can't fuck with assimilation tactics on the cheetahs. Let's get into the last one. It is an antelope,
Beautiful
I think.
horned species to meet, and one of the people behind keeping it alive.
Is this one an antelope?
Alright, so what do we have here?
Hi. Here you can see the Scimitar horned oryx.
Oh, it's another oryx. Yeah, I feel bullshitted. I'm not gonna lie. 2 of these were the same. One of them weren't even extinct. They were just some cheetahs that they're trying to make into the ones that were extinct, bro. I feel lied to, bro. It's okay. This video's still kind of lit. I'm not gonna lie. I'm probably gonna check out more of this guy. I feel very informed. But can survive extreme heat by allowing body temperature to rise. Specialized blood system cools the brain during desert runs. Reintroduction programs now active in Chad. You gotta fuck with Chad.
Scimitar horned oryx named because their horns curve backwards like a scimitar.
Yeah,
right.
the sword kind of.
Like the sword, yeah, exactly.
Nah, I could definitely see them slicing some shit up. Why don't they got any horn caps? Why do the other ones got horn caps? These ones don't got no horn caps. I guess they can't really like poke shit. Like they'd really have to like look down and hit that motherfucker. They'd probably just be banging their heads on each other. But what do they use the horns for then?
And you can see the color, so they have a brownish white.
Yep.
So you can see that they are desert animals.
That's
so,
right. Yeah.
So they can easily adapt to that environment. So they have a high temperature in the northern Africa.
Yeah.
So they will live there.
These guys, if I'm not right, into the Middle East.
Yeah.
But they were hunted.
Yeah.
To
mainly
extinction.
Mainly for the horns and the meats.
As a trophy, the horns as a trophy.
Yeah.
They do have beautiful horns, so yeah, that would happen.
That's the main reason they were extinct.
So they were hunted for meat. You do eat them. I kind of want to know what it tastes like. Is that wrong? Is that fucked up? I really want to know what it tastes like.
In the wild in around the year 2000.
2000?
Yeah, it's
a
one
very
of the
recent
extinction. Wow. Yeah. Recently, because of the captive population, so they bred.
Do I do neck exercises? No. What the fuck? just tie a weight around my neck.
So now they in around 2016 they planned for the reintroduction back to the wild.
Okay.
So then they released in the Chad region of Africa.
In Chad.
Yeah. So in the Central Africa. So this population still settling and slowly growing.
Yep.
So now they are declared as an endangered species.
Endangered species. So the scimitar horned oryx, one of the most beautiful desert species in the world from the Sahara Desert, is a perfectly desert adapted species, an animal that can go months without a single lick of water and actually has...
The scimitar horn can get moisture from desert plants and tolerate dehydration levels that would be fatal to most mammals.
Specialized cells in its
Fair
blood
enough.
to cool down their brain, to keep their brain from overheating and malfunctioning when they're racing across the desert. Now, these guys used to number in the thousands in their range, but because of those beautiful scimitar-like horns, and because they're a big giant meat bag, they were hunted to extinction.
Hell nah. What the, hell no. No, that's some freaky shit, bro. You want some freaky shit, bro. Nigga said you want to do neck exercises with me? What the fuck? Hell no. What does that even mean, bro? What the fuck does that even mean, bro? Fuck you mean? You want to do neck exercises? What the fuck does that mean? Nah, what the fuck? Alright, we're gonna move on.
As recently as 2000, one of the most recent mammalian extinctions. So going from literal extinction, no more, In the year 2000, 16 years later, they start being reintroduced, and today there's around 600 of these animals in the wild. So once again, Ventara goes above and beyond. They're doing everything they can. They're working to partner with the Scimitar Horned Oryx groups that are on the ground to reproduce this insurance colony, this captive population that can ultimately bring this species further back from extinction. Animals do have a place in captivity, and I think this video, more than any other video, may be showing that, how important it is to actually keep certain animals that are on the edge of existence in captivity.
Okay, he's saying that, but there's also, like, he started off the video with the blue macaw, which is going extinct because of poaching and people trying to put them in captivity. You had the turtles, which, again, poaching, people trying to put them in captivity. The oryx, I'm pretty sure they were literally hunted for their horns and for meat. Like, all of these things, like, if humans didn't literally either, like, destroy their habitat or hunt these things, like, we wouldn't have to put them in captivity to fucking rebreed. Like, let's be for real right now. Like, what are we talking about? You know what I mean? It's kind of like a what came first, chicken or the egg situation, I feel like. Like, what do you mean? Like, we wouldn't actually need to keep them in captivity if we didn't fuck their shit up. Like, okay. No, I fuck with it, though. Go check out Forrest Galante if you're watching this video. But yeah, I fuck with it, but I don't know. I kind of feel weird sometimes about the idea of, like, zoos and stuff. But obviously, like, these are, like, conservation sites that are very dedicated to, like, treating animals well and, like, giving them what they need. And hopefully one day reintroducing them back. Dodo. It's very dope. But as always, if you're watching on the YouTube video after, come check out the stream sometime. Let me know anything else you might want me to react to. And thank you guys for watching. Alright. What's the next one? What's next? Boys. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. How many have I recorded so far? I feel like I've done like 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. It was 3, but that one was longer. That's what it was. I'm a thinking. You know me. I be thinking for real. Yeah, so Fetty Wap dropped his album. How long is it? 58 minutes? Man. I do want to check that out. I'm just nervous. He's gonna motherfucking block my shit. It's gonna piss me off. Oh, God. I'm gonna start with this. Hey, it's Hill. What is up? We're back. This time reacting to another Philly artist. I don't know if y'all noticed about me, but I'm not super big into the underground, except for Philly. Weirdly enough, I'm really into Philly artists. Like, I unexplainably, I think them niggas is fire, bro. And one of my favorite artists is She. Dead ass. Right? I was fucking with that last album he just dropped. Low-key and bad. Oh, it's Why Stop Now. It's literally right in front of me. Right? And I also fucked with the See My Side. I mean, I think that was probably his best shit. But Why Stop Now? Oh, and, bro, this is underrated. I be fucking with this. There's a couple songs that are definitely very underrated. But yeah, there's a couple artists from the Philly underground, like Tor. I be fucking with Tor too. I was fucking with Kwani for a little minute there. Motherfucking, I don't know. There's a couple artists from Philly. I was really like, damn. I don't know why I'm so tapped into underground Philly right now, but it's smacking. From that message, Goku. Whoa. He said, but now if I decide to kill a small village, all other humans who have nothing to do with it will hunt me down. It's a bad deal. Well, what? Yo, bro, you might need to get timed out in a second. You talking crazy. First the neck exercise, now you talking about killing a small village. You good, bro? Are you good, bro? We gonna hit the bong and we gonna get into the song. You might need to see a therapist, my nigga. You good, bro? dude's tripping. Let's get into Sheed. How could I be wrong?
How could I be wrong? How could I be wrong?
How could I be? How could I be? How could I be?
Like a nigga hot. How could I be? I said, how could
I gotta
I
be.
be wrong? How
How could I be? How could I be wrong?
How could I be?
How could I be?
How can I be wrong if I never had it? Really learn a lot when you're losing badly.
How could I be wrong if I never had it? Hold on.
Yeah, how could I be wrong? How could I be? How can I be wrong if I never had it?
Okay.
Really learn a lot when you're losing badly. Why would I go front like a nigga happy? Dreams come and go, it's more of a passion. Yeah. Why should I go with it if I know you acting? I don't want your pity, I want you to back it. Try to get my love back, but I wind up taxing. I don't want these other bitches, they not in my bracket. I've been minding my own business, I can't worry about that shit.
I feel like she'd make rich nigga music. Like, I can't fuck with these bitches, they not in my bracket. Like, I feel like not even just rich, like, I just feel like a high class nigga, I ain't gonna lie.
Come and go, it's more of a passion. Yeah. Why should I go with it if I know you? But these other bitches, they not in my bracket. I've been minding my own business, I can't worry about that shit. If you wasn't with it, could've told me that shit. Parents turn to enemies, I'm knowing that shit. Even let that past go and win and bury hatchet. Now you gotta tell me what I get for that shit. I guess when it's said and done, I'm happy with my actress. I know all along I wasn't meant for that shit.
Oh, didn't mean to pause it right there. I mean, I feel like he's spazzing right now. Like, he's not going too fast or nothing, but it's just some smooth, some calm shit right now. I'm fucking with it.
I know all along I was meant for
Bad
that
shit.
shit. How
long I was meant for that. I was meant for that.
could I be wrong if I never had it? How could I be wrong? How could I be wrong? How could I be wrong if I never had it? How could I be wrong? How could I be wrong? I got too caught up in the night scene and trying to profit. Too much work and I can't leave if I ain't got it. Sitting here trying to talk to God like, tell me my options. Would she still love me if my future wasn't locked up? These are some of the things that I still think about daily. Small little problems turn the giant ones crazy. She don't like my movements, I'm a dog cause you made me. So much money make you lost, it's like it had sex, it's like it had sex.
She don't like my movements. I'm a dog cause you made me. Come on. Come on. That's the realest shit though. I'm only like this cause you made me like this. I was never like this before. I was a loving young lad. And your actions turned me into this. You can't shirk your own actions here.
Second guessing on my bonds, I don't need no maybes. I don't give a fuck if I had known you since a baby. Certain shit is still you wrong, you never stop from playing me. Even if my shit went wrong, I never had no plan. I was too devoted trying to bring home for my family. If you don't want your own inside this shit, you ain't no man. I know she won't cry marble tears over the vanity. I would do it if you asked, but it's like you demanded me. So many people hurt my side, but they not understanding me. How long am I gonna survive if I don't have no sanity? Giving all my pain and it's just motherfucking standing me. Telling me I'm real, but they act like it wasn't planned to me. If I make it here, make it fall, whatever's planned for me. All I know is hard, create life from a fantasy. I just hope they not too worried about me when I'm managed. I just hope they not too worried about me when I'm managed. Am I real? And does it make sense? I can feel all of this fake shit. They gon' kill, but for they take shit. Can I build?
That's why I make shit.
There's too many people that try to leave me on a bad note. Walking out of demons, turn my back like what you mad for. Bringing up short, it be like hitting on some bad dope. I know niggas that still wanna see me fall, I'm the last hope. Why would I quit before I blow up? I'm an asshole. Cheers on the road, you can put it on your dashboard. I'ma hit my flows and just give you what you asked for. We can hit them looks, but I ain't sign up for no basketball. It's like ain't too many chances out, so this the last one. If I ever let you snake me twice, then that's a bad one. If I ever let you snake me twice, that's a bad job.
It's a bad job. Forever let you snake me. That's a bad Joan. Come on. I feel like he snapped on that motherfucker. You said you gonna say that to your alleged son, gang? How many alleged sons you got, son Goku? I know Goku definitely don't wrap it up. Let's keep it real. Bro. But I think you was snapping on that motherfucker. If I'm gonna rate it, shit. I think I'm gonna give it an 8.4. I was fucking with. He barred up on a couple of them. It's something about that Philly flow that's a little awkward that just, it hits me, like it hits my ear correctly. Makes me want to just listen to it over and over again. Like I said, for some reason I'm not super into the underground, but Philly underground be the one. But as always, if you watch on the YouTube video after, come check out the stream sometime. Let me know after. Let me know anything else you might want me to react to, and we're about to move on to the next one. Bro, you just said please. It would mean a lot. Oh, it would mean a lot. Was there a message before that? That said please. It would mean a lot. Fair enough. React to what, gang? To your channel? Like I said. Hold on, I gotta pull it up on the fucking YFT Draco the Don. I'll do it. I'm gonna be dead ass honest. My nigga. Off rip, you need to use a different picture, bro. You gotta use a different picture, bro. My nigga. Like, my nigga, you look ugly as shit right here. I'm not even trying to be an asshole, bro. I really don't want to see the way your eyes looking at me. Like, this is bad. This bad flicks. Bad flicks. Hold on, let me record. Let me enter the YouTube video. YouTube, we're here. About to react to YFT Draco the Don. He's in the chat right now. Wanted me to react to him. I'm not gonna lie. I had to let him know off rip. This is bad flicks. I'm not gonna go too in on it because I'm not trying to be a complete asshole. But this is bad flicks. In the future, if you need tips for the flick game, I can get you with that game. But this is bad flicks to the max. But I'm not 100% sure what we're about to get. I listened to a couple seconds already to make sure it wasn't like completely trolling. Seems like he's taking it serious. So I mean, we're gonna see. Not too many views, but we got. Hey, if I gotta listen to it, you gotta listen to it. That's what we're putting here. But let's tap in. Cardboard, song called Cardboard by YFT Draco.
We shared one hoodie in the dead of winter. Slept on bus seats when the shelter kicked us out.
We shared one hoodie in the dead of winter.
We shared one hoodie in the dead of winter. Slept on bus seats when the shelter kicked us out. You said we blood, no cap, no switching sides. They sold my spot for a stack and a clean alibi. I saw you smiling with them wolves at the diner. Same night my stash got jacked near the laundromat. You blamed some stranger, said you had my back, but your eyes dropped fast when I asked where you was at. Street loyalty. Broken word turned to smoke. You took what was mine just to prove you ain't broke. I used to cover your name when the feds wrote notes. Now
it's not bad. I'm not super into it. I'm trying to really listen to what you're saying right now. There's a couple parts of it where I'm like, huh? But
Street loyalty. Broken word turned to smoke. You took what was mine just to prove you ain't broke. I used to cover your name when the feds wrote notes. Now I'm the ghost in your rear view, choking your hope. Man, I trusted you. Like my own reflection, gave you keys to the safe, showed you every connection. And you rolled up solo with gloves and a mask. Cleaned it out while I was stuck in that traffic jam pass. Said you needed moves, said the game got cold. But you...
I just feel like you're painting too much of a picture. You can leave some for the imagination, you know.
Crossed the line when you touched my kid's gold. That chain was his first gift, you knew what it meant. Now we both walk on, neither sleep nor repent. Street loyalty, broken word turned to smoke. You took what was mine just to...
I will say I did not expect, like when I was thinking about the voice I was gonna hear, was not expecting this at all, like in the slightest. It's definitely interesting.
Prove you ain't broke. I used to cover your name when the feds wrote notes. Now I'm the ghost in your rear view, choking your hope. Last week I saw you limping near the old court. Hood up tight like you scared of your own thoughts. I could have pulled off, but I slowed down slow. Roll the window down just to let you know I was your birth.
Could have pulled off, but I slowed down slow. Pulled the window down just to let you know. Yeah, I don't know about this one, cuz.
Your new plugs addressed, but revenge ain't sweet when it's all that's left. We built this block together, brick by brick. Now every handshake feels like a trust. Street loyalty, broken word turned to smoke. You took what was mine just to prove you ain't broke. I used to cover your name when the feds wrote notes. Now I'm the ghost in your rear view, choking your hope.
The beat is hitting now. The beat is definitely hitting. You said I should remember the nights. Let's see what. Let's try this one.
Yeah. Yeah. Remember nights we split a pack just to stretch the smoke. You say your mama sick, I gave you half my coat. Bought you them wheels when your feet were on a bus. Now you lurking shadows like I who you trust. Got a little bitch, same hands that held me up, now hold the heat. Same voice that swore real, now speaking fake street. You flipped the script, I was counting bricks.
Alright, hold on. You got something with this one. Now you definitely okay. You got. Let me let it play out a little bit more. But it seems like you definitely got something with this one. Hold on.
We split a pack just to stretch the smoke. You say your mama sick, I gave you half my coat. Bought you them wheels when your feet were on a bus. Now you lurking shadows like I who you trust. Got a little bitch, same hands that held me up, now hold the heat. Same voice that swore real, now speaking fake street. You flipped the script, I was counting bricks. Should've read the sign before I showed you tricks. Saw your tail lights flash with the fiends all me. Knew that tinted glass from the block I used bad breed. Thought you came to cop, but your stance too stiff. Eyes locked forward like you playing in my gift. Same hands that held me up, now hold the heat. Same voice that swore real, now speaking fake street. You took.
Hold on. See, you really got some of this one. And I'm speaking fake street. That's a good bar. That's a bar for sure. Hold on.
Thought you came to cop, but your stance too stiff. Eyes locked forward like you playing in my gift. Same hands that held me up, now hold the heat. Same voice that swore real, now speaking fake street. You took the plug and ran straight to the fast. Left my name hanging while you tucked your head. Ain't even flinched when the shots rang loud. Stood there frozen like a guilty cloud. Watched my brother drop and hit the gas. Tired screaming past the life we had. Same hands that held me up, now hold the heat. Same voice that.
You know what's reminding me of? Like, who's the dude that? It's reminding me of somewhat like, not exactly, but like just the voice is reminding me of what's the one dude? She's a runner, she's a track star. It's reminding me of his voice, but like if he rapped.
The life we had. Same hands that held me up, now hold the heat. Same voice that swore real, now whispering deceit. You traded loyalty for a lighter sentence. Now every shadow got a lesson.
Oh, okay, wait. I didn't know if it ended. Is there two songs?
Productions.
Hold on. These switches. I'm not gonna lie, all the production on these have been really good.
But never forget the pain. You cuz learn never to trust bitch, but deep down your name still burns my tongue. Saw you. Same chain tucked under that cheap ass hoodie, jumping at sirens like you think they coming for you. You sold me out for a deal that ain't hold. Now you sleep with one eye while the streets get cold. Thought you won for the blog, got flicked again. Feds don't play fair with pretend friends. Drop the spot off Rosecrans near the pawn shop light. Watch you count 21 and shake your grip tight. You twins in the shoulders every 30 seconds. Like no saloon, you come knocking record. You sold me out for a deal that kind of.
I mean, I don't think it's on the same level as like Sheet or anything, but I'm taking it as kind of like a new artist type vibe. I'm fucking with it. Like I said, I see you can hear a lot of potential in it.
Now your burner's dead and your pins is turns. Lil' not me, boasting to the girl. Should've kept it solid when you had the nerve. I stood there sailing in the rain, so Cali saw the true flash in your eyes when you saw me. No gun drawn, just a knot between the lost. Both puppets now paying for the boss's cost. Same streets that raised us, now watch us fade. One rat turned victim in the mess we made. No winners here, just two names in a file. Marked expendable with a hollow smile.
Definitely a good call having me react to that one over the other one. See, at first I was not fucking with the first song, but that second one, the whole thing of the Remember the Night, it was the first one. Party in the Club was not for me. But Remember the Nights, like the whole thing on this one, I think you definitely did a lot better. Like if I'm rating this one, I'd give it one, I'll throw it a like. And I'll probably give it like a 7.7. You know what I mean? I thought it was pretty decent. There was definitely a lot to improve on, but like you can hear a good amount of the potential in it. But yeah, I appreciate you letting me know something to react to, and obviously I'll post out, link everything in the description. If anybody's watching this, go check out the gang, YFT Draco the Don, right? Maybe he's gonna blow up one day, and we could be like, we reacted to him first. We'll see. Best of luck and all that, you know what I'm saying. But as always, if you're watching on the YouTube video after, come check out the stream sometime. We're about to move on to the next one. Of course, bro. I'm always on the wave of like I like to up people. You know what I mean? Especially if you're trying to take a creative route. Because let's be for real, half the people who want to do stuff like this won't even like post a video or post a song or anything. Picky outers. That's funny. Their Vermilion mask. Vadias. I've been trying to avoid Freerun. Yeah, I've been trying to avoid Freerun spoilers for season 2 because I haven't watched any of it yet. Because I want it all to come out and then to watch it. Because Freerun isn't the type of show I want to watch week to week, to be honest. It's just not that kind of show for me. But it has been rough. Like when the Hero of the South thing happened, bro, I pretty much know everything about that dude. Because, bro, everyone was posting about it over and over and over again. There's no avoiding that motherfucker. Just no avoiding. I don't know what else I want to react to. I want to do one more. And then I gotta head off for a little bit so I can go eat dinner with my grandparents and then come back. You think Freerun will die this? I don't think Freerun will die this season. I think Freerun will die at the end of the story. Like, I think Freerun. Ooh, but that could be a good twist. Freerun dies, and then we follow Fern and Fern and Stark, and they go find Freerun in the Heavenland. That would be good. That would be really good, honestly. Oof. now that I thought about that, I kind of want that to be it. We're gonna react to this really quick. I mean, also, isn't the light novel, like, finished? So theoretically, couldn't you just, like, read and find out what happens anyways? Am I tripping? I mean, if you're spoiling it, kind of a dickhead, to be fair. Bro, yeah, this is gonna be the last. I'm gonna grind this weed, and this is gonna be the last reaction before I head off to go to dinner with my grandparents. And I'll probably get back on. Bro, I don't know why you're talking about IRL and in the anime. She's like, what are you talking about, bro? You're just like dead not making sense. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, let's get into it. Hey, you too. What is up? We are back reacting to the Devil May Cry Season 2 trailer. This time that they dropped another one. We're getting it on May 12th. So, I mean, I'm assuming this might be the last or second to last trailer we're going to get before it. But the first one, where we got Ebony and Ivory, very exciting. So this one is the official teaser. You know what I mean? But I'm excited. I mean, the first time we got Dante Aura farming, which Dante... We got a couple contenders coming up for the new white hair aura farmers. Dante, the dude from Witch Hat Atelier, right? Kakashi and Gojo, they might not be the top tiers no more. They might have to put their dukes up. Really fight that motherfucker. Right? And let's be real, if they fight, and I think Dante whoops their ass. Out of all of them, Dante whoops their ass. I don't care about your power scaling bullshit. Off aura alone, Dante whoops their ass. Let's be for real. Just saying. But, you know what we gotta do before we get into it? Gotta hit the beat dizzle. Let's get right into it.
My son. Your pain isn't a monster you can
Are they finally introducing his brother?
fight or run from. Except
Oh shit. Wait. Bro, they finally introduced him to his brother. And normally I'd offer gang. My grandparents kind of make just enough for the three of us. You know, they kind of got it portioned out. It's been so long. It's just already locked in. Maybe next time though, bro. I'll let you know. But bro, him finally beating it, bro. Do they know?
accept it as a part of you.
They have to know. Why are they fighting? Bro.
It's exactly what connects.
I'm saying, why are they fighting? I know in like the game, he's like the warrior for fucking whatever it's called.
You two the most.
Don't worry, Mom. I'll get him back. You haven't changed at all. That makes one of us.
Bro, that's what I mean. And there's another white-haired aura farmer. It's bro. It's too much aura, gang. Also, the choreography is crazy. Genuinely, it is Naruto-esque, the way the choreography, like, words. Damn, I'm struggling. The choreography is very Naruto-esque to me. I like it a lot. A lot, a lot, a lot.
You haven't changed at all. That makes one of us. That night, if our positions were switched, would our fates be different?
That's a good question. If they were in opposite positions, do you think they would, you know, Dante would be the protector and all that, and he would be? These are the questions. These are the real questions. I ain't gonna lie. Straight gas. Straight gas. I liked the first one a little bit more, where it was like, you know, he was introducing Ebony Ivory, who was like really showing off. But the fight scene here, like right here, bro.
Makes one changed at all.
Bro. This is sick as fuck.
You haven't changed at all.
So I'm talking about this. Where are we going?
Don't worry, Mom. I'll get him back.
Right here, aura. Right here, aura.
You haven't changed it.
Right here, hella aura. Maximum aura. Like, bro, this is where it goes crazy. Seeing them box this season is going to be the highlight of probably Netflix's year. I think this probably might be one of the most viewed things on Netflix this year. I'm knock on wood, I'm calling it. Just because, bro, this is going to be insane. And, bro, everybody, bro, people who play Devil May Cry are going to want to watch this. People who just like anime or like adult cartoons in general going to want to watch this. Bro, people who just like cool fighting choreography just going to want to watch this. And it's not super long, so you can get into it pretty easily. Definitely super excited for season 2, bro. May 12th needs to get here. Needs to hurry up and get here, bro. But as always, if you watch on the YouTube video after you, come check out the stream sometime. Let me know anything else you might want me to react to. And I thank you guys for watching. Boo. Now let's talk about it, because Naruto was made. I think the last Naruto real remake may have been like late 2010s. Are you gonna make a real argument here that the animation stands up? Cause there's a lot of examples of the fact that the animation does not stand up. I'm just throwing that out there. You gotta consider. Yo, nostalgia bait. You get nostalgia baited like a motherfucker, bro. You gotta consider, bro. And for it to still be like that after having so many remakes. You gotta consider, bro. You gotta consider, bro. I'm playing now. But like I said, I'm about to head off right now so I can upload all these YouTube videos and head over to my grandparents, eat dinner, and hopefully, fingers crossed, I'll be going live later playing some games. Bro, I've seen Killer Bee vs. Sasuke a million times, gang. We're basing a less than 15-second fight scene on you want to be on like one of their main fights. And I could watch this, bro. This is straight nostalgia bait. For a fact. I've actually had this conversation before.
No.
Bro, let's see. We can already point it out. Gang, we can go frame by frame here. Teleports. No real change other than just making clash marks. Teleports. Like, this isn't good animation. It is cool conceptually, but like we're watching it from a if we pause in every frame, there's barely any detail. Look at Sasuke's face. Look at Sasuke's face right here. No. Look at Sasuke's face right here. Look at Sasuke's face. There's nothing on his face. There's nothing on his face. We can keep it going. We can let it go. Bro, this ain't motion blurred. This is the dog. This is old time. This is because they couldn't do it. They couldn't do animation that well back then, bro. See, this is what I mean. You get nostalgia baited, bro. right? Because you talk about motion blur, but what about, there's no motion blur here? Every frame of Sasuke right here has no blur. He's just a stagnant character and then teleports to his next movement. Are we, come on. And I like this fight. This was crazy. Again, look at his face. And I like this fight. But we got to admit, the animation is old. What are we saying here? Mid-tier animation now is equivalent to this. Dead ass. Everything I love. That was maybe the only cold part I will say when with the shit flipping through the air. Because you can tell, where is it? Back up. This was cold. I won't lie, this is cold. See, this is what I mean, though. I've already went through like a whole minute of this compared to like the 15 seconds of the other one, bro. This what I'm saying, bro. This what I'm saying, bro. I like the fight. I love the fight, if anything. But I'm saying, old school animation just don't stand up. There's nothing they could really do. It's just not. It's not fair, honestly. You know what I mean? It's dead not fair. It's like telling me to go watch original Dragon Ball and compare the animation to something now. It's just it's not fair. For the time, it's goated. But for right now, it's cool. Some cool shit. It's like Invincible type animation. This deadass, bro. If they came out with this animation now, they'd be in fried worse than Invincible does, bro. I swear to God. Bro, I like so confidently. And my thing is, I think Invincible would be getting fried for no reason. I'm like, the animation isn't the best, but it's not like crazy bad. Like, it's not fucking unwatchable. People be frying that shit. This is the same thing here. It's like the animation's pretty good, but if you really like want to nitpick at it, it's, you know. But okay, like I said, I'm about to hop off so I can go upload these videos. Hopefully I'll get back on later.